It don't happen. Another wahala, Yoruba nation, another bombshell.
Láti bí ijọ́ mẹ́ta ẹ ti máa gbọ́ awuyewuye láàrin Yorùbá nation lórí agbowó àgbowó akówójẹ àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Nǹkan tí mo kàn fẹ́ sọ nísìnyí ni pé ìwé mímọ́ ní ká wádìí ohun gbogbo dájúdájú ká di èyí tí ń ṣe òdodo mú.
The kind of life that I live, mi ò ní ìdòwò anybody, kò ní ìkẹ́ anybody, a máa purọ́ mọ́ mi. Tẹ́ ẹ bá fẹ́ nǹkan tí mò ń ṣe tẹ́ ò láìpẹ́ ẹ sọ fáyé fẹ́ ò fẹ́ kẹ́ á jẹ́ kí Yorùbá kúrò nínú oko ẹrú ní Nàìjíríà fáìn dípò kẹ́ wá máa purọ́ mọ́ èmi tí mò ń ṣe.
Some might be aware of this, while some might not be aware of this. Professor Banji Akintoye and the recent entrance of Onitiri, and of course, household name, hero, Sunday Adeyemo Igboho. These people are not the only ones that are decision makers or spokespeople in Yoruba Nation. We have another professor called Wale Adeniran. He has been outside of the picture for some time now, and the talk is that he had some crash with Professor Banji Akintoye. Both of them are professors. What would have thought both of them being that they're educated to that point, not because that's a criteria anyway, they would have been able to run the show together. But that is not what it is. That is not what it is at all. In fact, right now, Professor Banji Akintoye and Madam Onitiri are having issues among them. That's because of their approach. The approach of both of them is different, and it seems Professor Banji Akintoye at this time, he is kind of upset. He wanted that, leadership position to him. He wants to be the person to talk. And, we live in a different time now. There are a lot of people with ideas, and they are ready to do what they need to do. Now, Professor Wale Adeniran has decided to step aside from his post as head of Ilano. They have the Ilano Omodua, Ilano Odua, and we have the Yoruba Nation, which is a nation. Some might want to call it a movement, but it is more or less like saying Yoruba country, Yoruba Nation. Now, he said he's stepping aside as head of Ilano, and also his involvement in the Yoruba Nation struggle to give room for proper investigation on all the allegation that has been leveled against him. Well, you know how it is. It is terrible when it comes to issue of money. In fact, Professor Banji Akintoye himself is not free from this allegation. The last video he did, he screamed, he shouted, and he said, if you know I've done something, make it plain, make it bold. Let us see what it is. You guys are talking about money, this and that. Like, he even went as far as saying his children who live in the United States, in the UK, abroad in diaspora, he said they take care of him. They ask him, Dad, are you all right? Grandpa, are you okay? That's to let you see how comfortable he is. But then, when you talk about donation from all over, it cannot be compared to any money that your children will give to you. We are talking of huge amount of money from right, left, and center, donation, dollars, euro, pounds, and what have you. All of this put together for a cause. If you are not careful, you can be tempted as a person to want to dip your hands into it to do whatever you want. And also, it is very important before we listen to what Professor has to say, it's very important that we all know that freedom or reclamation or getting your nation or struggles such as this one does not come cheap. Money has to be spent. It is true, and that's the reality. Let us listen to what Professor has to say. And do not forget to like and share this video. It's very important. Let us like this video. This will enable YouTube forward this video to more people, to show YouTube that there are a lot of people that are interested in it. Let us like, let us share. Like, very, very important. And if you're just coming across this channel, please tap on the subscription button. Let us listen to him.
A kú dédé àsìkò yìí. Láti bí ijọ́ mẹ́ta ẹ ti máa gbọ́ awuyewuye láàrin Yorùbá Nation lórí agbowó akówójẹ àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Nǹkan tí mo kàn fẹ́ sọ nísìnyí ni pé ìwé mímọ́ ní ká wádìí ohun gbogbo dájúdájú, ká di èyí tí ń ṣe òdodo mú. Torí náà mo ń fi àsìkò yìí ké sí ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá mọ̀ pé òun fowó ránṣẹ́ sí mi, yálà fún ara mi tàbí fún ẹgbẹ́ ìlànà tàbí fún Yorùbá Nation struggle yìí, ó jọ̀ọ́ kó gbé receipt irú owó bẹ́ẹ̀ kó gbé jáde. Kí receipt yẹn fi hàn wá èló ni owó tí ẹni náà ránṣẹ́ sí mi, ìjọ wo dẹ̀ ni. Mo dẹ̀ rọ̀ gbogbo àgbà Yorùbá pé kẹ́ ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ mú kinní lọ́kùnkúndùn, ẹ gbé ìgbìmọ̀ dìde láti ṣe ìwádìí lórí ẹ̀. Mo dẹ̀ ń fi àsìkò yìí kéde wípé láti fàyè gba ìwádìí yìí ní wákàtí yìí mo step aside gẹ́gẹ́ bí chairman ìlànà ọmọ Odùduwà, gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ ìlànà ọmọ Odùduwà, àti gẹ́gẹ́ bí a participant in the Yorùbá Nation struggle, so as to allow for unfettered investigation of all these allegations. Torí in all developed parts of the world, nǹkan tí àwọn èèyàn máa ń ṣe ni pé tí wọ́n bá fi ẹ̀sùn kan ẹnikẹ́ni tó wà nípò, ó máa ń step aside ni láti fàyè gba ìwádìí tó múnádóko. Ìyẹn náà lèmi náà ń ṣe lásìkò yìí. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín. Nígbà tí wọ́n bá dẹ̀ wádìí náà, nǹkan tí wọ́n bá rí, mo rọ̀ wọ́n kí wọ́n jọ kàn gbé jáde fún gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá láti rí. Àṣírí kankan ò gbọdọ̀ sí ńbẹ̀. Ẹ tú gbogbo ẹ̀ síta, ẹ tú síta. Torí gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá ló ní ẹ̀tọ́ láti mọ òótọ́ tàbí àìṣòótọ́ tó rọ̀ mọ́ gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ olówódé nínú ìjàngbara tá à ń ṣe lọ́wọ́ yìí. Ẹ ṣé.
This is the right thing to do. This is what people do in a sane climb, in countries, establishment, movements where things work. Everyone has to be accountable. This shows that when Yoruba Nation finally comes, as it should come, as a nation with its own passport, currency, officially recognized, functioning as it should, when people commit crime or people have been accused, alleged, they will step down for proper investigation. Not like the Nigeria that we have right now. Well, a lot of people are of diverse opinion as regards the involvement of Professor Wale Adeniran. They said there is this, allegation that has been leveled against him. And he has said, I need to step aside so that I can be properly investigated. Money, they said, has disappeared. They said Professor Akintoye too is just digging his hands into the money, claiming that Yoruba Nation will be got in 2022. 2022 is gone. We're in 2023. And they see Madam Onitiri as someone who has what it takes. Now, Madam Onitiri has kind of looked at everything. You see, it's not just for you to be a professor. Being a professor does not mean you have the ability to calculate everything. Madam Onitiri has seen everything as it says. And she decided to come in through another means. You see, she decided to do something that a lot of people are still looking as mediocre, joke. She said, we have declared, we have written to the people that need our letter, notification, and all we need is just to reclaim. And we can do it even more with youth coming out to reclaim. And how is this done? By planting your flags, or, just putting flags all over your house, outside of your house, street, corner. And, this is what the federal government wants. Soon, they'll begin to talk of treason. There was a time the indigenous people of Biafra came up with theirs, and they were putting flags, and all of a sudden, the DSS started harassing people putting on colors of Biafra flag. Not even hanging it. When you put it on, they arrest you. And this is a crime. To them, they say this will instigate people wrongly, and this is what the federal government does not want. So she said something that is important also. She said, once we have done this and we are reclaiming, Since we've notified you, if you now step in to attack us, then you know what it is. You have overstepped your boundary. That's what it is. It shows to the whole world that you are the one who, you are the aggressor. You are the aggressor. What are your thoughts? This is how it is. When someone say, I want to be head or front, I want to front for this struggle, they also will expect themselves to be taken care of. So it is just a part of people deceiving themselves, trying to elongate Yoruba nation, fooling people with big grammar and speech, trying to calm people down while people are putting out money. That's where I think the problem comes. Saying Yoruba nation, we will get it by the end of the year, and that's the end of it. We have gotten our Yoruba nation, we will declare we will do this. And at the end of the day, they are not seeing that Yoruba nation, they are not seeing the color, because people have been misguided by utterances that are not clear enough for them to understand. What are your thoughts? Don't forget to like and share again. If you are new here, please subscribe.